So I realize I've talked a lot about this game when it comes to making videos on this channel, but I haven't actually made a full video showing what the game is actually about. And I've used other people's clips and I've used tag videos from when I did my tag matches during the beta. Now the game is actually out and I am playing it, and we're talking about Hunter's Arena Legends, guys. So this game is a battle royale fighting game. I would call it martial arts. I guess I would call it martial arts. I'm not really sure if it's like fully martial arts based. It does have a lot of different fighting styles within the characters based on their weapons, based on their character portrayal. Currently, there are 4, 8, 12, 16, a few more than that. Nope, 17. There are 17 characters. None of the characters are based on anything except for the one character that I decided to pick, and that is Wukong. Sun Wukong, yes. The mortal rendition of Sun Wukong, actually. Based on, I guess, whatever the Koreans view him as, immortal. But they do give him, like, pretty much all of his Wukong traits. I'm playing on a PS4, so the game kind of looks kind of choppy on my side. Hopefully I'll get a PS5 at some point. We're not sure when that's going to happen because, yeah, we're not getting into that again. Anyway, so once again, I'm playing Sun Wukong here, and I do love me some Sun Wukong. Wukong is actually one of my favorite Chinese mythology characters in mythology in China. How do I even say that? I didn't even say that right the first time. I'm not gonna try it again. But yeah, I was heavy into Chinese mythology when I was younger, and Wukong was one of my first favorite figures that I came across. And this was really because we're gonna go into a very long story here. So flashback time. I was a young lad, and I first came to America when I was 8. Um, and I came across a show on UPN. This was before Dragon Ball Z got popular and got over to got picked up by Cartoon Network and Tsunami. It was on UPN for a while, and I watched it on UPN as Dragon Ball Z, I believe. And at that point, I was like, "Yo, this character looks so cool." So I looked up the character named Son Goku, and I found the name Wukong, and I was like, "Huh, okay, what is this Wukong character?" Found out Journey to the West, and my love from him fell from there, just straight on forward. Wukong is a very very overpowered creature in Chinese mythology. Um, he is a super strong monkey man, if you put it. We're not gonna call him monkey man. That's kind of disrespectful. But he is a god level being and has some really amazing feats. We're not talking about his feats here, though. We're talking about the gameplay of Hunter's Arena Legends, and my kicking ass is Wukong and taking my very first W after 7 consecutive losses on this game, and just showing a bit of how the gameplay is. The gameplay is kind of a slowed down version of another game that's out right now, which is Naraka Blade Point. It's kind of like rock paper scissors when it comes to the combat. So you have your basic attack, and then you have your special attack, which can break through guards, and then you have your actual guard, of course, and then you have like a special attack that can break combos mid attack, but you have that like once every long cooldown. It's a really long cooldown. And then this person runs up on me and gets done up. No, actually, I ran up on them, and they still got done up, regardless, because I'm Wukong. I was whooping his ass regardless. He couldn't do anything. That attack right there floats. That's his power pole slam. I'm gonna call it power pole because I've always called it power pole, but that's his power pole slam. All the attacks in this game have some weird type of knockup float, and the float brings them closer to you so you can extend your combos. And I don't imagine that because I see this all the time. I'm like, am I lagging? Are they floating towards me? I'm gonna concede this combo before they, you know, get the chance to recover and run away, because usually that's what they do. They get the chance to recover and run away. Now, going through most of this game, what you're going to be doing in the Battle Royale mode, solo or trio, which I don't play trio because the trio version, you just get some really bad teammates that get jumped in the beginning, and then you're stuck fighting 3 people at once in the end, and you're just like, what did I just do to deserve this? But no. Um, yeah, I play solo only. So, mostly what you're going to be doing is running around killing monsters and fighting players at the same time. You're going to be killing monsters so you can gain levels first. Once you get to level 10, you get your final skill, which is your L1 and X if you're playing on PlayStation. Um, and you get your ultimate skill, which is your L1 and R2. Your ultimate skill is like a flashy little cutscene skill that does a crap ton of damage, and usually will probably do it. It'll do like a good 30 to 60% of damage depending on who the character is and how powered up they are. right here I was trying to do like this little thing because it gave me like a button trigger here, and I was like, I don't know what this is. So I tried to jump on it, and you saw it says Rapple, and I was like, okay. And then she just runs up, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you running up? You're about to get done up by Sun Wukong. Come on now. This is not a game. I mean, it is a game, but still, she didn't know what she was doing. She got into the wrong fight. I decided to like beat the crap out of her, and then she did that push off thing I was talking about, and tried to run. And I was like, nah, you're not running. Get back over here. And she was done. That was it. So then I went back to trying my Rapple thing again, and yeah, I finally got it this time. You actually have to hold the R2 while you're like near it or under it. It's a really weird positioning you have to be in, and you can't fight while you're on it. You just run the whole time. If you let go, you jump off and you fall. But you can transition into a falling attack, which does a crap ton of damage. I found that out, and you're gonna see that later when I do a certain move. But yeah, all the characters have a certain set of moves, and they have usually most of the characters have like one escape move, one charge move, and then one buff style move. It depends on the character because Wukong has his power pole like enlightenment. I guess I don't know what to call that. I'm just gonna call it enlightenment. I don't actually know the name of the skill, but and then he has his power pole extend where he stands on top of the power pole, and he kind of just like uses that to dodge an attack, and it's a really good dodge. It's super great. I love it. It gets me out of a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, most of this parts you're gonna be running around opening these chests as well. That's how you get gear. It's kind of annoying how you do this part though. You have to stop and get gear, and then you have stuff that goes into your inventory, and you don't have to usually mess with any of that stuff that's in your inventory. But if you want to go enhance to the blacksmith, which that's kind of one of the worst parts about this game, you have to go enhance your gear at a blacksmith to get to like legendary gear or unique gear or rare gear if you have like the lowest level gear, which is common. And you have to take that gear to a blacksmith, and you have to stand at the blacksmith and enhance. There's an auto enhance button, of course, so that you auto enhance everything that you have on you, and that lets you use all of your enhancement stones all at once. Now what you're gonna see here is me run up to a boss, and this is a boss. I've never fought a boss before. This is my first time fighting a boss, so you guys get to enjoy that with me. I didn't know what the boss could do. I thought it was gonna do like some crazy like Dark Souls style mechanics. He does a few things that they don't really hurt as much. I guess for the scale, it will scale down for the purpose of you like having to fight this boss and maybe another person run up on you, and you have to fight it with another person, or you have to fight another person while you're fighting this boss. But yeah, I ended up having to fight him by myself, and I did the power up pole thing there because I was level 10 plus, and it does do a bit more damage. So I was able to take down this boss. It was really it was pretty easy to fight by myself at the level I was. I'm not sure if I can do it at any earlier level. Mostly because the damage that was there that I did have. It does give you a legendary on drop though, so that's a really good thing. Most of the mobs don't drop legendary; they drop like common, maybe rare. I mean maybe uncommon, but then like the rare stuff comes from like the chests, and then you'd be able to run around and find certain chests that are legendary chests that'll also give you a legendary piece of armor. Now, as I was saying with the enhancement situation is kind of I don't like it. I just really don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. The enhancement situation is really weird because like you have to stand there and go into the option of talking to the NPC. Meanwhile, the NPC is in like some really precarious place where he's on the bottom of a cliff or he's like right under a building, and there can be enemies standing right above them, like another player, and they can just jump down and smash attack you and start their combo, and you're just halfway dead by the time you even realize what's going on. And this is why you're trying to enhance your gear. So there's no layer of protection there for the NPC when you're trying to enhance. You're just kind of stuck. Now, when it comes to these little things you see me breaking here, those actually give you little buffs depending on what the color is. Blue gives you defensive for skill resist. Um, Red gives you attack and something else, a skill bonus attack, and then green gives you HP regen. The white gives you stamina, of course. But yeah, the other system that I don't like in this game as well is the falling system. Like the falling system is really weird to me because you kind of just fall straight. You can't do anything besides attack. And when you attack, you don't really get to choose to do anything else between that. You can't cancel your attack. You can't do anything like that. You see, I'm looking down on a few fighters here. You see how rendered in they are. One person's running on the nail and was like, "Should I go attack the person?" I was like, "Nah, let me go ahead and look for this other person." But yeah, they disappeared too. So I just was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool, I guess." But yeah, like the falling system, like the jumping system, the falling system, that's all you can do is attack, and that really doesn't do anything. Now, if you fall off the ledge while being attacked, you do take a tremendous amount of damage if you're being attacked by a player and you get knocked off a ledge. You take a lot of damage, and it's a good like 10 to 20% of your health. I haven't actually checked out the full math on it, but it takes a lot of damage. You see, I just wiped out this guy. He dropped everything he had on him, and then another Wukong player, I think it was, pulled up on me trying to, attack me, and I was like, all right, bro, chill out, and I wiped him off the map too. I was like, get this Powerball. I was gonna say something else, but I shouldn't. So you see, I have a bunch of stuff here. I just went ahead and did the full R2 to dismantle all of it at once, and then there's a bunch more stuff in there. I just went ahead and grabbed. You have to do this once in a while, just in case you have a bunch of stuff in your inventory. There are quests, daily quests to go in your inventory and dismantle a bunch of stuff. There are daily quests for everything as well, but for the most part, the game is really fun. It's just I feel like there's a lot more could have been done. You saw right there, I threw down a jet stream, which lets well, it's called like a dragon stream or something like that. I threw it down so I can like get out of there because the guy was running up on me and I saw him and I was in the middle of a potion and I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and throw this down because this boosts me into the sky, it throws me out of this combo, and he won't be able to do anything to me at that point. So, yeah, at this point I just figured out that those buttons were there as well. Because I knew the potion was, I knew the jet stream, I didn't know what the other two things did. Which was a smoke bomb and a actual, like, ball of gunpowder, I guess. I'm guessing that's, like, dynamite. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that part. It's the rest of the game is just fighting. There is an NPC where you can buy legendary gear as well, but you have to have, like, a special currency you get from either defeating players that found the item, defeating bosses, or opening chests and getting those pieces. Now you see right here is what I'm talking about. I fell down, I found the NPC. You see the cliff where I just fell from, right? Someone could be standing up there, look down, decide to just drop down on me while I'm enhancing, and I could die instantly. If you're a new player and you find this NPC and you're like, okay, what does all this do? And you're trying to read everything, you're going to get crushed immediately. Someone's going to find you, they're going to destroy you, and that's going to be it. And it's going to be over, and you're going to be sad, and you're going to be like, what? That doesn't even make sense. And I feel like that's going to drive a lot of people away from the game. Now, there's this thing in this game called, I forgot what it's called, but there's like an NPC that's a player, that's like a character as well, that they just stand there in like the leaves and stuff, or the grass, and they run out at you and try to attack you. That's what I just fought right here. This thing right here is one of those NPCs. And I thought it was a regular character, like I thought it was a regular player at first, so I went ham trying to like, kill it, and I was like, wait, this is a NPC, what the hell? And I was like, okay, well, that's different. So that was the first time I ran into one of those, and the little tooltips keep popping up. I don't know how to turn those off. Um, I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but as I said, it's really it's they're helpful sometimes if you can read them. Most of the time, you're trying to focus on the fight as well. Right here, like this is a Wukong versus Wukong situation. This is me versus another player, and this guy he was actually pretty good. Another person who ran in, and they pretty much got assaulted because they decided to hop into a situation they weren't welcomed in. Um, I'm not sure what they did there because it looked like they did an advanced version of the Wukong split thing that I do when I make like a clone and I run off. But no, this guy tries to run off and I'm like, nah, bro, I see you, get over here, and he does the Wukong split, and I never knew what that looked like outside of like me doing it, so I only see myself doing it, and then like now I finally see him doing it. I'm like, all right, cool. So I do my ultimate skill here against the mob. The guy runs off because he doesn't want to get hit by it. He's like, oh crap, nope. he nopes out because it will drag you in if you're like close to it. It'll drag you into the animation. You'll take the damage as well as the mob that's in that vicinity. So it's just me versus this guy here for the last spot. I didn't realize that while I was fighting him, and I was like, bruh, I'm going to die. And he has a little bit of health as well. So we're both like, oh, okay, this is not good. We're going to die. And I was like, power pole extend, slam down, combo, game. And that was it. I was like, bro, I won. That's it. Yes, I win. And he just stands. He does the cool stuff. Well, he does the Wukong thing. It's really cool. And I won. That was it. That's pretty much it. But the game is really fun. I hope you guys check it out. It's on free for right now for PS Plus players. Get it right now while it's free. There's no point in actually having to go and buy it. It's free right now. Just go ahead and get it while it's free. You don't have to keep it put in your library. Check it out once in a while. They may have new characters coming in later on. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But yeah, it's a free game. Check it out. I'll be on there. Throw me an invite. I'll fight you. They have tag modes. They have trios. I don't run trios, but I'll fight you in a tag match. That's what's up. SK here, and I'll catch you later. Peace.